Morning YouTube, day 2 in Galveston. We're off to Rocky Start, y'all. We have to change rooms. Got a busted room for some reason. It was so good last year, y'all. Anyway, I'll tell y'all about it. Right now, we are here at Whataburger, about to have brunch. I say brunch because it's almost 1 p.m. Hi, Mamacita! Thank you for holding the door. You're such a gentleman. That was fast. Where is it? Oh. Look at that. Spider. Look at that. Spider in the food. Oh my gosh. Here. And the drama just continues. How's this one looking?
Why did they put a real spider?
They probably didn't. One probably fell in there.
We don't know. We don't know where that came from. So we're back at the hotel. We're getting ready to change rooms. We gotta pack all this stuff up. You can't tell from there, but it's a lot of stuff. Gotta pack everything up in about 20-30 minutes to get to the next room, because of course it's a Saturday and there's a mob waiting to check into the hotel. Not our fault, of course, but that's what we're being told. Hey guys, I was editing my videos for Mother's Day weekend and I realized I never got a chance to tell you guys why we moved rooms. So I'm just going to insert this right here so you would understand the trials and tribulations of what we went through. Okay, so I rented 2 rooms, both premium, and they were side by side. And we'd been here before, so I was expecting the best, right? We walked into the first room, our room, my mom and I's room, and it was pretty musty in there. So when we walked in, I said to the man, I said, it's kind of musty in here. The guy who helped us move in fixed the air to make it colder. So I said, okay, good. That's going to help. You know, it'll air out. So we're in the room for a while and it's not airing out, you guys. It is hot in that room. It is getting warmer in that room and it's really not working. So I go over to the control panel on the wall and I'm going to make it colder or higher power or whatever I have to do. Why was there a little battery flashing light on the control panel and it didn't work at all? So I was like, okay, that's weird. I go to call the front desk and let them know it's hot in my room and the air conditioner panel is not working. Why doesn't the phone work? Y'all, I picked up the receiver and I pushed the talk button. It is dead. And I'm like, okay, so the phone doesn't work? Like, what is really going on with this room? So the speaker button on the phone worked. So I pushed speaker and I called the front desk and I told them what was going on and they sent somebody up. They came up, they changed the batteries in the control panel, and they sent somebody up with Febreze to spray the room to get the scent out, right? So I was like, okay, you know, whatever, right? So the scent died down a little bit, right? It just continued to get warmer in there and warmer in there. Like I said, the guy came up there, he fixed this control panel on the wall, and he fixed the telephone. Well, when I go to call the front desk and let them know that the air is still not any better in there after he's fixed it, the phone still doesn't work. And I'm like, what happened? I know this man was in here and he changed the batteries or whatever he did to the phone and it still doesn't work. So again, I used the speaker, called and said, well, what's going on? Also, while the man had been in the room, my mom had asked him to bring a microwave up because you can ask for a microwave. So he said yes. Couple hours had gone by. He never showed up with a microwave. So the guy at the front desk answered this time. And I let him know, you know, could you please, you know, send the man up with the microwave and also come check the phone. And the air is still not working. So he was like annoyed, right? He shows up to the room, not the guy we asked for, the engineer. He shows up with the microwave. So he comes and he puts the microwave up and I was like, oh, what happened to the engineer? And he goes, I don't know where he is. I'm doing his job. And, you know, he was irritated because he had to do this man's job. So he plugs up the microwave and it knocks out the TV. And I was like, what is happening with the TV? So I don't know what was going on with the outlets, y'all. It was just crazy, okay? Like, why is this happening? So finally he got it all to work, you know. And I was like, okay, well, maybe things will calm down from this point, right? Try to put my stuff in the safe. The safe doesn't work. I'm just like, okay, this is the DoubleTree, you guys. Premium room. I'm a Hilton Honors member. I don't have air conditioning. There's a funky smell in the room. My phone doesn't work. I don't know what's happening with the electrical, like there's a lot of things, right? So by this time it's a little later, right? And I'm like, okay, in the morning we'll talk about getting another room. So in the morning, my sister and I go downstairs. This is day 2, right? The morning of day 2. We go downstairs, my sister and I, and we talk about changing rooms. And so the manager's there at this point in time. He was listening, right? I told him, look, I'm a Hilton Honors member. I upgraded these rooms to premium. I've been here before. I've never experienced this kind of, mishap. And it's very frustrating. I'm very disappointed. And in fact, to me, the quality that we're receiving in this hotel is really more like a motel. I wouldn't even put DoubleTree on the name of this establishment. And I've stayed in plenty of DoubleTrees around the world. So I don't even understand what is going on with this one. And last year it was fine. So what has happened in a year's time that it has fallen apart, right? So he's like, I'm really sorry, ma'am, and I understand. And, he said he was going to make it right and do some things, right? He says, give us some time and we're going to find you another room. 2 more rooms. My sister and I are both moving. Like I said, her room wasn't as bad as my room, but it still had a problem. So they were going to move us both. So I said, okay, great. So we left and we were going to go eat. And while we were gone, we were going to go eat and run some errands. So we were gone a couple hours. And when we came back to the hotel, we had just pulled into the parking lot and we were sitting there and my phone rings. And it's the guy from the front desk, not the manager, but the same one that had been there since we checked in, when I asked him to help with the phone and everything. And the guy who brought the microwave, the same guy. So he is like frantic. Hi, we want to know when you're coming back to the hotel. We have a lot of people in the lobby. It's packed and we need to get your room changed and everything. And we just need to know how quickly you're going to return because we got to get these rooms turned over and, where are you? And I just let him finish his spiel. And when he finished, I said, well, we're in the parking lot. We're on our way in. He goes, okay, great. So we come in. And now the issue was we were supposed to get new rooms. We're supposed to go check the rooms and just make sure they were satisfactory and then move. So he gives us the new keys to the room. And I said, well, and my sister was there too. And she said, well, we need to go see the rooms just to make sure they're okay, right? And he was like annoyed. Like he was just like acting like we were the biggest headache to him, but he was like, he didn't like argue or say anything, but how people are frustrated and you can see it all over their face. He gave us the keys, we went up and checked. The first room was great. I was like, okay, this is great, it's gonna work. The second room, they weren't together anymore, which, whatever. The other one was like way, way, way down the hall. And when you opened the door, it smelled like rotten eggs. It hit you in the face. And I'm like, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. So we came down to the lobby. We said, look, one room is good. The other room smells like rotten eggs. We can't stay in there. So he was again annoyed. And he calls somebody and he's like, I need y'all to get up to this room and fix it and make sure it doesn't smell anymore because we got to move people in. Now, he told me the lobby was running over with people. There was nobody in the lobby, y'all. Nobody was in there. But, whatever. So he's yelling at somebody to go fix the other room and he finds another room for us. So we ended up getting 2 new rooms. And he tells us, how soon can you move? We really need you to, get out of your room and move to the next one because people are waiting. And I'm just like, all this pressure, So he's like, well, that's fine. Whatever. We don't mind. We're happy to move because like I said, our room was garbage. So by the time we get from the lobby to our room, there are people standing outside our door with those carts ready to move us. And I'm like, what is going on? We haven't packed again. We haven't done anything. We literally just came back from the store and we have to pack to move. Can we have 30 minutes to get our stuff back together? 20, 30 minutes, please? So they said, oh, yeah, sure, we'll go. That's fine. Y'all, it was just a mess. A mess. So back to the rest of day 2. Whew, we just finished packing everything up. Is that the door ready? Yeah. And now they're here to move us to the next room. Look at all our stuff. All this bull guts. All right, we're ready. Well, we made it to our new room, you guys. Smells better. It's bright. And we gotta get unpacked again. Right. Pool time. Ooh, it's fogging up. That's better. Coming down to relax. Yeah. It has been chaos today. Complete and utter chaos. finally made it to the pool. Didn't even make it to the beach today at all. So it's nice just to take a load off and rest for a spell. Yay, Matthew!
Come on. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah! Yeah! Matthew, are you cold? I can't even see your face. Are you cold? I can barely see you. You ready to go? You want to stay at the pool longer?
Yes.
It's so cold.